Hello, guys. Good day. My name is Collins. I'm here today to share with you guys informations on stock trading. To start with, I am going to discuss what stock trading is about. When we're talking of stock trading, what does this mean? Stock trading is like every other buying and selling you can do. But what this one, or what's special about this, is that you can make a living through doing this. Right at this moment, I'm just gonna give basic information on stock trading and stock market. Stock market is just like the name applies, is a market. You can go to buy wares. What kind of wares do you buy from this market? When I say wares, I mean WARES. So wares here are stocks. So for these wares you buy, they are company shares. Just like it implies, shares are the shares you get in a company. You get a share of a company when you buy this. But the deal about this stock buying is not just owning a part of a company. What is more interesting about it is you get to profit by selling it back. That is the good thing about stock markets. Now, how can somebody do this as a daily source of income? Yeah, you can get to make good money from stock market, and of course you could lose money in stock market as well. And that's why it becomes very important to be sure you understand stock market before you dabble into it, before you get into it. So many people have lost money in stock market, and so many people are scared of stock market today because others have lost money. They're scared because of the experience others have had, and they're not ready to have that experience because it can hurt, because you can lose money. But the honey part of it, the interesting part of it, is that you can make good money from stock market. How is this done? You just need your phone in order to profit from stock market. You just need a computer, tablet. And what else do you need? Time. You don't need a whole lot of time anyway. It depends on what kind of stock market enterprise you want to do. Do you want to go into day trading? Do you want to go into swing trading? Do you want to invest in stock market? What do you want? Anyway, before I go into the details of everything I'm mentioning, let me take you back to stock market, which is where I'm coming from. I definitely want you to understand stock market before I go into the intricacies and the details that could be included. First, You can do this business, this enterprise, simply by opening an account with a stock trading base. All right. Now, let's look at it this way. In stock markets, you could do it by yourself and you could engage a business to do it for you, investment company to do it for you. But the important thing is, some people hear about stock market, they don't know what it is all about. So stock market, for a short, is where you can make money by buying shares of companies. And you can do this by yourself, or you can engage companies to do this for you and you pay them their stipends. It all depends your goal. If your goal is to make all your money and keep it to yourself, you do it by yourself. But that's risky, because until you learn it, stock market is deep. However, it is very doable, very, very easier when you learn more. Difficult when you've not learned much, when you don't understand it. Therefore, the decision lies by you. I'm not an advisor. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm giving you information as much as I have understood, and I have had experience. I've traded stock market for over 10 years. So I'm giving you my experience, which is very rich, because I have seen the winter, I have seen the summer, I have seen the rainy season, and I have seen the dry season. I have seen the ups and downs of stock markets. And you can learn from me. I've lost money and I've made money. I made 11,000 in a day. I made 17,000 in a day. I've also lost 11,000 in a day. I learned stock market doing it. It is your choice what you want to do. Do you want to learn it by doing it, or do you want to study it before doing it? My channel goes into deep by bringing the experiences I have had and teaching you from the information I have gathered by doing research. Take your time to sit down with me when you can spare the time and learn a lot. And you can probably resign from your work as you get to understand this. Some people say stock market is dicey. Yeah, it is dicey. I agree with them. But there are a lot of fundamentals you need to understand. By the time you get to understand them, you realize that it is not as dicey as people had thought and as people make it to appear. There are so many patterns you can appreciate in stock market, and you can trade off of these patterns and make good money. Now, to this channel, I'm gonna give you the ideas, the areas that the risk lies, the greed that is involved, the FOMO, There's what we call fear of missing opportunity. That's FOMO for you. So many people gamble into the stock when it's rising because they don't want to miss the opportunity of making that quick money. And then they're getting in when it's on top. And they lose because at that point, it has expired. However, they lose because they don't understand the right. If you do understand the right, at that point you get in, you can stay in. if you know what the company is. Is it a company that is established, or is it a company that is not established? Okay. This is just to let you understand that stock market has its patterns that you can make money from. Before I go into the next other areas, I want to dwell on stock market, try to explain it. So when I started, I let you know that stock market is where you can go in, buy shares of companies. And when you say shares, what is shares? Shares of companies are the funding of the company, because it's a public company, is funded by the public. So this funding, they make it by creating what is called shares. So it's a funding avenue. So these shares, when it's created, it's just like it sounds, the shares of the company. They divided the companies into different bits, which any person can buy a share, to own a share, or to own a percentage of the company. So when they have divided this, then they sell it to the public and they raise money from the public. So if they divided the share into 100 and you buy one, you have just bought 1% of the company. If the company makes profit, you get 1% of the profit. If you buy 2%, you the same way. So that is about stock market and shares. That's the basic. Now, when you have bought this, good thing about it is this: if the company price goes up, as the company do well, the share price can go up. And if this price goes up, you could decide to sell your share and make the difference. Assuming you bought it at $1 and then it has appreciated to $2, you can sell your share and take your profit, take your base money and go, and then you sold it off to another person. That is what this is about. If you decide not to sell and you decide to keep the shares, and it can keep appreciating anywhere. Let me let you know. If the company don't do well, the share prices goes down and you could lose your money. The share price can go down to 10 cents and you've lost your money. But the thing is this: you can also decide to sell when it's going down and then you cut off your losses. This trading is deeper than this. I'm giving you, just trying to let you understand what stock market is all about. Then down the line, I'm gonna bring a lot of things in and give you more information on everything I'm mentioning today. Remember to subscribe. Remember to like if you learn anything from this presentation. But I promise you, this is gonna be, if not anything, a base for you to do your research. An opener, an opening, an introduction into more knowledge you can gather. Thank you very much for listening to this video. Leave your comments below. This is the beginning. There are things I couldn't have mentioned here now, but going forward, I'm gonna give you more information. Just remember to log in once in a while and get information. But don't get into stock trading if you're not in there yet without understanding it, so you don't lose your money for nothing. And if you're already in stock market, I tell you something, no matter what you know now, there are a lot you don't know yet. Always have this in your mind. There are a lot you do not know yet. So trade with care. Any money you lose might take you some time to bring it back, get it back. So it's better not to lose a lot. Thank you so much, and cheers. Have a good time. See you again in the next video. Bye.